I was starting a beautiful garden, and I thought we should really adopt some chickens and have them live here, and they're good for the garden and will be good to the chickens. So we adopted 2 roosters named Yuri and Jupiter. We had no idea how amazing chickens were and how smart they are and how just like our dogs they were. They would come to the back door every morning, knock on the door, want to be let in, hang out with our dogs. We'd all have breakfast. Jupiter would jump up in my husband's lap and cuddle. I mean, they're really, really, really wonderful. So we thought, well, let's get some more chickens. So we adopted 20 battery hens who had been rescued from an egg facility. And people started calling us. There's a chicken loose in New York City, can you come get them? And so that's really how it began. It was just kind of an organic thing that happened, and the more animals we got, the more we thought, you know what, let's dedicate our lives to this and let's really try to help as many animals as we can. So Clara was our first female pig. We adopted Artie, and Artie needed a mate. We had seen an animal alert about a pig in need in our area. So we called up the person and decided to go meet Clara. We were a little bit nervous about what we were walking into. It was a bit of a hoarding situation, and she wanted us to take Clara immediately. And I said, you know, we're going to meet Clara. We can't promise you that we're going to take her immediately. But the second we saw Clara, we took her out of that situation. She had been living in a bathroom for 5 years. Her hooves were so overgrown that she could barely walk. Her back legs were extremely atrophied. Her muscles were very underdeveloped. She was a 170-pound pig, so you can imagine how hard that was on her structure. We managed to lure her into our car and take her out of there. But she has made great friends with Artie and with Ferdinand, and she walks around and her hooves are back to normal, and she's really come a long way since she's been here. Bubblegum came to us through a rescue that the ASPCA did. There was a horrible abuse case, literally thousands of animals on a quote-unquote humane farm. The animals were in horrible, deplorable conditions. There were dead animals all over the property. The ASPCA contacted us and asked us if we could take in these 21 goats. One of the goats, Bubblegum, who was the smallest goat and probably one of the youngest, was so thin that you could put your hand around his entire spine. He was riddled with parasites. He was very, very sick. Our vet didn't think that he would make it. So he moved into the house. He took turns sleeping with all of our animal caregivers. And we really had a lot of close calls where he collapsed. He almost didn't make it, but we just kept with him and working with him. And now he is a fat little adorable, healthy goat. Mercy the turkey came to us 1 week before Thanksgiving. We were so excited when we got the phone call. She had been on a transport truck going through New York City, probably on her way to a live kill market to be somebody's Thanksgiving dinner. And Mercy is such a curious, outgoing girl that it's not far-fetched that she was able to get herself out of whatever situation she was and escape. And she ended up in Prospect Park, and we're friends with the forester at Prospect Park, and he called us and asked if we could take a turkey in. And we were thrilled because we had another female turkey who didn't have any female friends, Morty, and we said yes, and we were very excited. And Mercy came to live with us, and we named her Mercy, spelled like merci for thank you, and mercy for the mercy that was shown to her a week before Thanksgiving. You can go online and virtually adopt almost all of our animals, and you can get updates about their progress, pictures about them, newsletters, and you can come to the Tamerlaine Farm Animal Sanctuary and visit them.